Hey guys, Katsuche here, just sending you a bit of a video about the Panda planner that I bought, the Panda Pro. I think it's probably easier if I discuss it on video because, well, it's actually really hard to capture even on video, but I'll try. I have been using the self journal, which I've got as a comparison. Obviously they're very, very different and I completely appreciate that. One is a hardback and one is a softback, and that's a huge difference in the binding. But in terms of feedback, I would say my main issues with the Panda planner is the binding. And I know you've asked me to include the original packaging. Unfortunately, I don't. It was an Amazon bubble envelope and it went straight in the bin, and it was absolutely untampered with and beautifully packed. I really don't think that there's any damage to the book at all, and I don't think it's a water damage issue. It just feels like the book's been packed. Perhaps it's perhaps the orange isn't as popular, and I've got the feeling like it's been packed for a really long time and it's been sat in a stack of books maybe, or something, or this is how it is. And if it's how it is, I just think you guys need the feedback, because I'm personally really disappointed and not sure I'm going to use it. Let me turn the camera around. So I've got my old journal here, and the illustration for this is that it will, let me find your blank one. Okay, it lies flat, so at the binding, it's really hard to see. At the binding here, everything is very, very flat. If you can see that. The pages are flat and the page quality is very, very good. And when you write close to the binding, there's absolutely no issue. Okay, here's my Panda planner, and I'm trying to show you, even from here, you can see that there's quite a bumpy nature to the planner. It's like I say, super difficult to show you in this light, but essentially when I open the book, can you hear it? You can see it's starting to sort of pockmark. There's a pockmark here, there's a pockmark here, and the paper is very wobbly. It's really tricky to show you in this light. However, when I start to write, for example, let's see, let's find. When I start to write, you can hear this, you can see it a bit in that light there. It's very, can you hear that? It's very wobbly at the binding, and so whenever I write here, 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 can you hear that? I don't know whether you can. There's a lot of birds outside, but it basically just feels like the whole book is slightly wobbly. And this is meant to be a professional planner for my business that I'm going to be referring to other people. Don't get me wrong, I love the layout. I love that's quite a good example there. I love the layout and I love the planner, and that's why I chose it, because I did a lot of research. But if I lie this next to the self journal, I know it's a different quality of paper, it's a hardback, etc. But I'm just really disappointed with the way it's bound. And it isn't water damaged, like I say in my email. The only other thing I've got to say about this is that the colour, there's quite a good indication of that sort of bumpiness as well in that light there. The colour, let me just log you in here. The colour on the website and the colour of the planner, I would say, is quite different. It's a very bright orange, almost fluorescent orange. And on the website, it looks kind of like a sort of dull blood red orange, whereas in reality, it's quite bright orange. So that's all I have to say. I am disappointed. I probably won't be using it. I'll probably be looking for something else that is a bit more pleasurable to write on and to use on a daily basis. But I'm just really disappointed, and I don't know whether there's anything you can do, or refund maybe. I've already started to write on it because that's how I discovered that the page quality and the binding wasn't that great. But yeah, any feedback that you've got for me would be amazing. Thanks, guys.